Listen up. There is a reason the strongest people you know are not the people who never had to change. They are the people who learned how to change without losing who they are. Scientists are beginning to experiment with living neural networks outside the body. Give those networks input, feedback, and time, and some of them change the way they respond. They adapt, they reorganize, they become better suited to the environment they are experiencing. That is not proof that a dish of neurons thinks like you do. It is something simpler and maybe more useful for us today. Living systems are built to respond to experience. So are you. You are not required to keep solving today's problems with yesterday's version of yourself. Maybe the strategy that got you through one season is the exact strategy holding you back in the next. Maybe being guarded once protected you, but now it keeps good people outside the door. Maybe working alone made you strong, but refusing help now keeps you small. Maybe you have repeated the same routine for years, not because it still works, but because it is familiar. There is no prize for staying unchanged when your life is asking you to grow. Adaptation does not mean becoming fake. It does not mean abandoning your principles every time the room changes. A tree bends in the wind without forgetting that it is a tree. Growth is learning the difference between your identity and your habits. Your values can stay. Your purpose can stay. Your character can stay. But your methods, those are allowed to evolve. Listen to feedback without letting every opinion control you. Study your failures without turning them into your identity. Notice what keeps producing the same result. If the signal keeps telling you that something is not working, stop treating persistence as an excuse to avoid adjustment. Sometimes discipline means doing it again. Sometimes discipline means finally doing it differently. You have already survived versions of life that once felt impossible. Every skill you now perform without thinking began as something awkward. Every boundary you learned to set was once uncomfortable. Every stronger version of you was created because the older version eventually reached a problem it could not solve. That is not weakness. That is the invitation. Do not be embarrassed when life reveals that your current wiring needs an update. Be grateful you noticed before another year passed. Learn, adjust. Try again. Keep what works. Release what does not. You were never meant to become a finished product. You were built to adapt. And remember, we didn't come this far just to come this far. This is my mind mashups.